to safety.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Amedio602, and today we are going to talk a little bit about the 1.13 patch now that it's been out for a couple days and everyone's had a chance to digest it. Before we do that, I want to do a real quick run through the patch notes just in case anyone here has missed anything. Don't worry, this isn't going to take too long. Man, where did these noobs go? Get back here, son. Ooh. Watch me. We murder these guys. Watch this guy run past me. So of course we're playing in the new destination, which is Buried, and also Ghost Town, I guess, is the official name of it. The Standoff map and Buried Zombies map, and these guys are getting buried right now. So I really like the new area. It's definitely unique in that you've got an above ground and an underground, and you've got unique choke points, and I really like this new area. I think that it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out long term, and if people are going to continue to drop here, or if it's just going to become a ghost town. The other big thing that I think everyone just unanimously agrees on was a good change was the prestige system. We've been playing on it for a few days. I'm still only first prestige. I'm sure a lot of you are first prestige still as well. Prestige system, very nice. Reworking the merits, I'm not sure that was strictly necessary. I would have rather had them focus on giving me back some of the merits that I feel like I earned over the last 2 or 3 months being maxed out level 80 star. But I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about more merits to go around. They essentially multiplied everything by 10, and in the new Hot Pursuit mode, which we're going to play a little bit here later, they actually only give you 50 merits per kill, and instead of 100, so that's kind of interesting that they scaled it down for that mode. Probably just because it's a respawn game mode, and I think that's a good thing. We've also got a couple new characters, Outrider and this cosmic silverback big monkey in an astronaut suit. I don't care much about cosmetics, so I'm going to kind of skip over that. So the new quality of life stuff, if you've been living under a rock or maybe you haven't gotten to play yet, the new quick menu is a whole lot nicer than the old one. It shows you exactly how many, for instance, first aid kits you have. So even if you have 2 or 3 stacks worth, it shows you 20 or 30 and not just 10. So that's a nice change. Really all the quick menu improvements were all very nice. Let's see, we've also got the ability to swap attachments on weapons. They probably swiped that idea from Apex Legends. I'm not complaining though, it saved me quite a few frustrating sessions of drop everything and try to pick up everything. So that's all I have to say about the quality of life changes. Those were nice. Just in general, it's always nice to get things like that. On to the armor tuning, the weapon balancing, things like that. Now that we're wrapping up this first portion of the gameplay here in Buried, you can see I threw a grenade out the window at that guy, and I don't know how I hit Grey Fox. He's back here in the tunnel, and I hit him with a grenade from that window, and I don't know how he didn't see the guy, or I don't know. So, actually, speaking of Hot Pursuit, this is a clip from Hot Pursuit. You can actually, maybe you can or can't tell, but I actually had already died once in this clip and dropped back on my team, a team of fearless randoms here at firing range. This gameplay, we didn't end up winning. I think we got 2nd place, and I had 9 kills, and next best guy on my team had like 2, something like that. Out of here, dragon. Did you see that guy's like dragon suit? What does he think he is? Like some Spyro or something? I don't know. Anyway, so the armor tuning. I think armor tuning was a pretty good change all around. The level 3 was in a pretty good spot. I'm glad that they decreased the number of plates to repair it. I think that was a very good change. That was always ridiculous that you couldn't even carry enough plates to repair it. I'm glad that they reverted that change. Level 1 really felt like just tissue paper, so I'm glad that that's up to something suitable now. And level 2 and level 3, a lot of people for a long time have felt like level 2 and 3 really should be the same. with level 3, of course, getting the head protection as well. That's what we have in this game now. So I think the armor tuning changes were all very good. I don't have any complaints about any of those. I also think nerfing the ABR was a good thing. It might have been a little too much, maybe not enough. I guess time will tell on that one. I don't really have a strong opinion either way yet. As this dude drops underneath. Did you not hear me shooting that other guy? Get out of here, son. So the assault rifles, and I mentioned this in my 1.3, 1.13 pre-release video saying I hope the assault rifles got some nerfs, and boy did they. The SWAT is just about useless now. That used to be a top tier assault rifle. I think it's just that extra recoil on the first and second shot. That is, they reduce the damage, they increase the recoil, and they increase the idle sway. So that gun is just trash. SWAT got a really big hit with the Nerf bat. I would stay away from that one until it gets a little bit of love. Vapor, however, it actually got a nice little buff, and the Vapor's a nice gun again. That's probably going to replace the SWAT as my go-to assault rifle. No complaints about the Vapor. The Maddox, they say they reduced the idle sway, and I was trying to use the Maddox, and I don't know if it was bad connection or what, but oof, it was horrible. Oh yeah, you can see here, second place, 1,800 damage for 9 kills, and teammates that had like a couple hundred damage tops. That was... Anyway, the gameplay's transitioning back now to some normal duos play after the 1.13 patch. Get that sensor dart out of here. The Maddox, they say that they buffed it, but I didn't feel like it was a very good gun for me. I only used it once though, so I could change my opinion on that in the future. Spitfire, they say they reduced the 6-hit kill range. I couldn't tell a difference when using the Spitfire. I think that gun is every bit as powerful as it ever was, and the nerf would have been very minor. The SOG 9mm, I haven't had a chance to use that one yet, but they say that they reduce the recenter speed, increase the sprint out time, and reduce the move speed, so lots of little nerfs there. I'm not sure how the SOG's holding out. Damon, again, I don't think they've changed much on this weapon at all. They say they increase the idle sway and reduce the 2-burst kill range. It feels the same to me. Cordite, GKS, they both got a slight buff. I don't really use those guns much, so I don't have an opinion on those. Tactical rifles. The Auger DMR increased recenter speed. This is noticeable, and I'm planning on picking up the Auger and trying it out a few times. But just running around in the pregame lobby, that gun felt a lot better. And let's see, the Outlaw, a little bit of a buff, a little bit of a nerf, feels about the same. As I try to shoot this guy in this gameplay, we've got guys holed up in estates. You can see one at the top, one in the middle, one on the bottom, and this is one thing I wish they would have changed with the 1.13 patch. This is such a slimy way to win a game. I'm just going to stand out here, and I've got Consumer on, I believe, and I can still out-heal the Storm on the last Storm. So that's a big miss, big swing and a miss from Treyarch. They really need to do something about healing in the Storm to win. It's a very cheesy tactic. I've now done it a few times, and there's no real good counter to it. He said as he transitioned into a video showing a way to counter it. Oh. So, Outlaw feels about the same to me. The LMGs all caught pretty significant buffs. The ATV damage and less recoil at the high level. And the LMGs, I'm definitely going to pick them up and try them out. I'm going to reserve judgment, but I think that they'll be worth running, at least for one person in a squad. In solos, maybe not so much, but boy, in that hot pursuit mode where there are vehicles all over, that might just be the way to do it. Speaking of the way to do it, if you're at the fracking tower and the storm closes like this, the way to do it is to not stand in the doorway. As I drop down on this guy, you're going to see he's standing in the storm where I can see him. If you're going to try to win a heal off, don't stand where people can see you. Look at this guy. Oof. Poor Gray Fox, he's the last man in the storm, isn't he? Poor guy. He tried. He ended up getting downed by a grenade or something at the end. Anyway, that's the gameplay. That's my reaction to the Treyarch 1.13 Blackout patch. If you watched this far, please like the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'm out.